Hello and welcome to new broadcast on TayNinhTV with some latest event in Taynin province as well as in nationwide. And now we come into details. On the morning of June 13, 2025, under the chairmanship of the Provincial Party Secretary, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Action Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Hồng Thành, Chairman of the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Run Committee Võ Đức Trọng, the Provincial Party Executive Committee have a 58 conference to give opinions on a number of important contents.
At the conference, the Provincial Party Executive Committee gave opinions and agreed with the proposal on the approval of the project on merging the TayNinh Provincial Party Committee and Long An Provincial Party Committee. According to the project, TayNinh Provincial Party Committee, after merger, has 101 affiliated party organizations, including 96 commune and world party committees, the party committees of Provincial Party Agencies and Provincial People's Committee Party Committee, the Provincial Military Party Committee, the Provincial Public Security Party Committee, and the Provincial Political Party Committee, with a total of more than 94,200 party members. Concluding the conference, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Council of TayNinh, requested the party committees, departments, branches, and the social political organizations to review the remaining issues to resolve them before merging the two provinces of TayNinh and Long An, and proactively coordinate with Long An province to review the leadership personnel of departments and branches under the management of Provincial Party Committee, Standing Committee, as well as the leaders of affiliated departments to ensure the implementation of tasks after the merger, completing the project on arranging the organization and personnel of the Provincial Inspectorate to be approved by the Provincial People's Council, as well as prepare for the merger of the press and the radio agencies.
On the afternoon of June 13, TayNinh Provincial Party Committee held a conference on the arrangement of administrative units and the organization of new commune-level apparatus. Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Acting Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Hồng Thành, Chairman of the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Run Committee Võ Đức Trọng chaired the conference. The conference listened to the Provincial Party Committee's Organizing Committee present a report on the implementation of the contents of changing the old district and commune-level party committees, establishing new commune-level party committees, arranging the organization, carry civil servants and public employees of the new commune-level party and mass organizations. The Department of Home Affairs reported on the arrangement of the organization, carry civil service and public employees of the new commune-level government and the plan for digitizing archival documents. Also at the conference, the Department of Science and Technology presented a report on the results of preparation for digital transformation to serve the arrangement and consolidation of the new commune-level apparatus. The Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Run Committee summarized the project to end the activities of the Fatherland Run social political organizations and mass organizations assigned by the party and the state at the district level, establish the new commune-level Vietnam Fatherland Run Committee in the province. At the conference, delegates discussed the arrangement and layout of the new commune-level public administrative center, the installation of internal network lights, the arrangement of personnel for new communes and wards. Localities also selected communes and wards for trial operation to gain experience. Concluding the conference, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng emphasized a number of tasks that the province has implemented in the past with the dual goal of both streamlining the apparatus and developing the social economy. The Provincial Party Secretary requested district, towns and city to make efforts to complete their tasks before the end of operation. The new commune level needs to proactively arrange facilities, equipment, and effectively manage public access, avoid waste, and promptly prepare documents for the party congress. The Provincial Party Secretary hopes that the new commune level, after coming into operation, will continue to promote the spirit of solidarity and determination to carry out assigned political tasks.
In the fair complicated weather condition during the rainy and stormy season, in order to proactively prevent and respond to the risk of environmental incidents in the area. The People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province has directed sector, locality, and enterprises to seriously implement solutions to respond to environmental incidents under the directions of the Ministry of Agriculture and Environment.
Accordingly, the Department of Agriculture and Environment proactively reviews and assesses the risks of environmental incidents in the province, especially in industrial parks, export processing yards, cassava and rubber processing facilities, the livestock facilities, solid waste treatment facilities, and publicly discloses information on the resources at risk of causing incidents according to the law. Closely monitor and supervise projects and facilities at high risk of causing environmental pollution, organizing the handling and remediation of environmental pollution, if any, quickly and effectively, minimizing the damage in case of incidents, strictly handle violations in the fields of environmental protection. Provincial police strengthen the implementation of operational measures to promptly detect, prevent, and strictly handle violation of environmental protection laws, especially the act of discharging wastewater exceeding the permitted standards.
On the morning of June 13 in TayNinhTV Province, the Social Insurance Region 29 held a conference to assess the development of voluntary social insurance and family health insurance participants in the first 5 months of 2025. Attending the conference, there were Mr. Võ Văn Thảo, Deputy Director of Social Insurance Region 29, and representatives of collection service organizations in the area. In the past 5 months, a number of units have exceeded the target of developing family health insurance participants. The collection staff of service organization currently has 517 people with a wide network of collection points, creating favorable conditions for people to access and register for social insurance and health insurance. A number of units have exceeded the target of developing family health insurance, reaching 78%. However, the voluntary social insurance development rate has only reached 28.8% of the plan. The conference deployed the direction for the last months of the year. The social insurance of Region 28 focused on developing subjects in communes that met the new rural standard but had low health insurance coverage rates, while strengthening inspection and supervision of collection service staff to improve implementation efficiency.
In the context of the whole country entering a new era, the era of national growth, it has also posed urgent requirements for the Vietnamese press. In particular, the press needs to innovate strongly and comprehensively, constantly improve the qualities of contents and form, meeting the increasingly high and diverse information needs of the public.
In the strong flow of the digital revolution, the digital transformation is no longer a trend but a vital requirement for each press agency. The rapid change of technology along with the forced competitive pressure from the social networking platforms, etc. have made the traditional press economic model no longer adaptable to the current conditions, and therefore building a sustainable press economic model suitable for reality has become a vital task for press agencies to continue to affirm their role as the voice of the party, the state, and the people, as well as meet the development requirements in the digital environment. In a society with global information, digital transformation is an inevitable trend if you don't want to be left behind, and the press is even more so. With the position and function of the press, it is an opportunity for the press to show itself not only in terms of provision, but also in deciding on the way of press operations in a very changing world. In a nation that is moving forward, especially the voice of the people, the honor of the nation, the aspiration of our party, these are the three biggest things in the digital transformation. And in the current general context, press agencies need to be pioneers in the digital transformation process, strongly apply information technology and artificial intelligence to press activities, creating an attractive, widely spread multimedia press products, contributing to orienting public opinion and strengthening the people's trust in the leadership of the party in the state. Digital transformation is now also a trend, especially in press agencies. The requirement for digital transformation is very urgent. In order for reporters and the editors to have a mindset about digital transformation or to apply digital transformation in their profession, first of all, the leader of the press agencies must be a pioneer. As you can see, my office is now a palace office, a palace that, starting from the mindset of a leader, we will spread those influences to reporters and start performing professional work of the station. Digital transformation is opening a wide door for the press, reaching reader faster, wider, interacting more deeply. However, it comes with no small amount of pressure in terms of update speed, multi-skill requirements, fierce competition from social networks and foreign news platforms. And to keep up with digital transformation, its reporter needs to have a flexible mindset, that is, to know how to switch from traditional ways of working to meeting and adapting to the requirements of digital transformation and technological development. In the era of the full digital technology, reporters and journalists are required to improve their political theory and professional appetites to keep up with the trends of the times, especially information technology. Applying digital transformation software, AI technology, this application can help detect basic errors in vocabulary and grammar, avoiding unnecessary mistakes in the process of reporting. The press agencies are actively transforming digital to keep up with the general development trend. The journalists and reporters are constantly striving to learn and adapt to the new technology, from using artificial intelligence in collecting and processing information to applying digital platforms to spread the content to readers more quickly and effectively.
Recently, the TayNinhTV City Center for Culture, Sport, and Broadcasting solemnly held a meeting to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Rest Day, June 23, 1925, June 23, 2025.
In a joyful and exciting atmosphere at the meeting, the leaders of the City Center for Culture, Sports and Broadcasting reviewed the tradition of 100 years of Vietnam Revolution Rest Day, the history of the formation and development of radio and television activities in the province and city. With its continuous efforts over the years, the center has always maintained its top achievements in the demolition movement of the whole province. Notably, in 2019, the center was honored to receive the third-class labor medal from the president, and most recently, in 2024, the center was awarded a certificate of merit by the Ministry of Information and Communications for its outstanding achievements in grassroots information activities. On this occasion, the leaders of the TTVNEWS Committee, the City Culture, Sports and Broadcasting Center, also presented gifts of gratitude to the former leaders of the center and outstanding careers, civil servants, workers, and collaborators who have made many contributions to the city's radio and television broadcasting work.
The Provincial Green Index of 2024 ranking recently announced by the Vietnam Federation of Commerce and Industry (VCCI) shows that, with a score of 25.40, TayNinhTV ranked for 28th in the country, down to 22 places compared to 2023, and is the top of 30 provinces and cities in the best environmental governance quality. On TayNinhTV ranking this rate compared to 2023, the score increased by 1.44 points and 0.2 points higher than the national average, and this demonstrates the improvement in the environmental governance quality of the province, which is demonstrated through three component indicators with the positive changes, namely minimizing pollution and natural disasters, ensuring the compliance, promoting the green practices. However, in addition to the price points that need to be maintained and developed, there is still one indicator that has decreased in score and needs to be focused on improving the coming time, which is the indicator encouraging policies and support services.
From July 1, 2025, the amended floor on Social Insurance 2024 will take effect, and it may remove a compulsory social insurance participant, including registered business owners.
This is the new point of the law and the social insurance, demonstrating the party and the state concern for social security policies, protecting the people in difficult times while enhancing the humanity of the social insurance system. Before the law on social insurance of 2024 took effect, business owners were not subject to compulsory social insurance. However, realizing the human benefits, Missy Leti Tu Hung, owner of a seafood store, proactively participated in voluntary social insurance many years ago, and at the same time participated in compulsory social insurance for all employees of the store. I am currently participating in compulsory social insurance for all of my employees, and I myself participate in voluntary social insurance also. With the new law, I also see many advantages for business owners and willing to participate in compulsory social insurance. In fact, one of the issues that many business owners are most concerned about is the time and level of contribution to suit their financial capacity. To ensure feasibility, the government is currently developing a guiding decree and a suitable implementation roadmap. Specifically, from July 1st of 2025, it will apply to business owners who register to pay taxes according to the declaration method. The remaining owners will be required to participate in social insurance from July 1st of 2029. We will coordinate with the tax authority to identify individual business households that have registered tax codes and register monthly tax amounts for mobilization. According to the instruction of the Southern Social Insurance, we will send a document to the household owners and instructing them to register according to regulations. According to the General Statistics Office, the country currently has more than 5 million individual business households paying compulsory social insurance, creating 8 to 9 million jobs and contributing to about 30% of GDP, but most of them are small scale and have difficulty accessing official social security policies, and therefore expanding the number of social insurance participants is the correct policy, contributing to improving the social welfare and reducing the purchase burden in the future. And ladies and gentlemen, in order to support individuals, business households, and business to understand and adapt to the new policies, on June 30th, the TayNin Provincial Business Association coordinated with the Department of Finance and the Tax Department of the Region 16 to organize the program Business Cafe, a regular meeting of business people in June with the theme Understanding Decree number 70, what should individuals, business household, and business do? At the program, a representative of the Tax Department of Region 16 said that, according to Decree number 70, the government in 2025 from June 1st, the business household with a revenue of 1 billion Vietnam dong per year and belonging to industries such as food and beverage, restaurant, hotel, supermarket, retail, etc. will have to issue electronic invoices generated from cash register to connect to data with the tax authorities and will no longer pay taxes by lump sum method. The application of electronic invoices from cash register is a step in roadmap to modernize the taxes, replace the form of contract, and increase the transparency in business activities, and to support the business household and individuals to comply with the regulation on invoices and documents according to Decree number 70 of 2005. VNBT TayNin and the Mr. Company introduced the electronic invoice solutions that initiated from the cash register, integrating the sale and management invoices and accounting, and the solutions that aims at comprehensive management, efficiency, ease of implementation, full compliance with the tax regulations, and cost optimization for users. In the program, the representatives of the tax departments also discussed and analyzed the application Decree number 70 of 2005 on electronic invoices for business households and individuals in some specific cases, invoice processing and revenue recognition, how to deploy invoices from cash register, and technology support for the small business household.
On the morning of June 13, at the Department of Science and Technology of TayNin Province, the final rounds of innovative startup competition of the province in 2024-2025 officially took place with the competition of 5 best projects selected.
The projects in the final round are all highly applicable, linked to the potential for local economic development, including cultural resource, making fish from agricultural routes, improving economic efficiency, and creating more livelihoods from water hyacinth in TayNinh, applying microorganisms in mulberry cultivation and producing mulberry honey, mulberry wine, building a green economic model from a circular agricultural ecosystem, linking green production as Future Agriculture Company Limited Factory Farm. In the competition round, the artists and groups of artists presented their business models, innovation, market efficiency, and development strategy. The jury, including experts, businessmen, and representatives of departments and branches, carefully evaluated and scored. At the end of the competition, the organizing committee announced the scores for each author and group of artists. The closing ceremony and award ceremony of the Provincial Innovative Startup Competition 2024-2025 will be held in the near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, clean agriculture productions is implemented by Harbin Province to develop sustainable agriculture. In the process of restructuring the agricultural sector, the province focused on developing the productions of advantageous agricultural products, ensuring safety standards, meeting the people's demands for clean food consumption, and enhancing the value of local products.
As one of the leading cooperatives in implementing the models of self-vegetable production according to VITGAP standards, Bình Sơn Agricultural Service and Trade Cooperative Bình Sơn Commune, Kimbo District has complied with the regulation from recording the care process to using fertilizer, mold films, and pesticides. In addition to small-scale models of the people, Harbin Province has attracted a number of businesses to invest in green agricultural production process, build a confirmed self-agricultural and forestry food supply chain, free of chemicals. And thanks to that, the value of products in the chain is increased. The cost of products is 20 to 30% higher than the market price. A product that ensures safety for the people and preserve the ecological environment is the goal we must aim for. Compared to many other provinces and cities, Harbin has an advantage because we have a fairly clean, natural environment. Secondly, we have diversity in climate and soil, and that allows Harbin to develop many plants and animals that are both indigenous and special, but also meet the diverse needs of consumers. Another advantage we have is that Harbin is a spearhead in developing tourism in economic development. In particular, developing ecotourism and experiences is increasingly interested. Ecology and experiences are closely linked to the environment in general and agricultural production in particular, and that is also a condition for the clean agricultural products, ecological agriculture, and circulation to reach the consumers more widely. Harbin Province is currently and their 80 enterprises, cooperatives, and establishments producing and trading agricultural, forestry, and aquatic products, participating in the product traceability system with farmed products having origin stamps and being logged in and advertised on the hpcheck.net.vn system. And the number of units installing camera system with internet connection and setting up company websites to promote the product is increasing. And these are important bases for promoting the development of clean agriculture with high value.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.